I'll now bring the regular meeting for the purpose of a public hearing to order. The first thing I have to do is to read the preamble. A public hearing is a statutory requirement under Section 464 of the Local Government Act and must be held before third reading of a community plan, rural land use bylaw, zoning bylaw, land use contract amendment bylaw, heritage designation bylaw, or heritage revitalization agreement bylaw, which would change the use or density of use of property. During a public hearing, council acts in a quasi-judicial role for the purpose of allowing persons who believe their interest in property is affected by a bylaw, permit, or other matter to make representations to council either orally or by written submission, or add comments or elaborate upon correspondence that may have already been presented to council concerning the bylaws. It is important to note that council is not in a position to receive any additional information on the bylaws following the public hearing as dictated by case law. The hearing procedure involves an explanation from the Community Development Division on the purpose of the proposed bylaws and to hear from individuals regarding the bylaws. In order to ensure that all interested parties have a reasonable opportunity to be heard, speakers are requested to keep representations as brief and succinct as possible and no longer than 5 minutes, excluding time required for questions from council. Speakers will be asked to state their name, neighborhood, and city for the record, and if referring to prepared remarks, to submit copies of these to the Township Clerk. The quorum must be maintained at all times. This includes refraining from applause, booing, or heckling. To assist with large numbers of speakers, individuals may advise the Township Clerk and sign the speakers list prior to the commencement of the public hearing. The names on the speakers list will be read out during the hearing. However, the chair will also call for any other speakers wishing to present their views once the speakers on the list have all been heard. Individuals who have already addressed council and wish to add further submissions will wait until the people that have not yet addressed council have had an opportunity to speak. All submissions and speakers lists are considered part of the public record. Council members should not express their views nor debate the bylaws, but may question speakers to clarify particular points in the submissions. Council may consider third reading or third and final adoption at this meeting or at its next regular meeting to be held on Monday, July 13th, 2020 at 7 p.m. in the Fraser River Presentation Theater. So with that, I will ask for a motion to adopt and receive the agenda items.
So moved.
Moved. Whitmarsh.
Whitmarsh moves it. Is there a seconder?
Arneson.
Arneson seconds. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Everyone's in favor. Carries unanimously.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we're just
Councilor-
having some technical difficulties here.
Councilor Davis, can you please go up to the top of your screen where the little box that says stop share? It's red, and just click on it. There you go. Thank you.
So I'm still seeing it. I'm still getting. Oh, well, there we go. Okay. All right, so we're back. Mr. Seppi, are you? So we've noted on permits one public hearing. Mr. Seppi, are you taking it?
Thank you, Your Worship. Mr. Richardson's here and he's going to provide council with a background.
Okay, thank you. So this will be C1. It's official community plan amendment and rezoning application number 100188 and development permit application number 100962 and bylaw 5616, 5617. Mr. Richardson.
Thank you, Richard. The subject Central Gordon Estate Neighborhood Plan Amendment, rezoning and development permit applications pertaining to a proposed 87-unit townhouse development in the 7,000 block of 202 B Street. The 4.2-acre site is designated multifamily in the Willoughby Community Plan and Townhouse B in Greenlink in the Central Gordon Estate Neighborhood Plan. This air photo depicts the site located on the east side of 202 B Street, north of 70A Avenue. Proposed Central Gordon Estate Neighborhood Plan Amendment Bylaw 5616 proposed to increase the maximum permitted density from 15 units per acre to 16.8 units per acre to accommodate 9 additional units of density. Proposed rezoning bylaw 5517 amends the existing suburban residential 2 zoning to comprehensive development zone CD 148 to accommodate the proposal. This slide indicates the proposed site plan. The next series of slides are renderings along with elevations. And the landscape plan is indicated in development permit 100962. It's Staff recommends support of Central Gordon State Neighborhood Plan Amendment Bylaw 5616 and rezoning Bylaw 5617, subject to 8 conditions listed on page 10 of Council's agenda. Your Worship, a total of 64 notices were mailed out, 14 written submissions have been received, and we have no individuals noted on the speakers list.
Thank you. So process now would be to ask for, is there a place set up for anybody to speak?
There is a place set up for anybody to speak. The doors have been unlocked, but no one has arrived. So
Okay.
we have no speakers.
So I do ask 3 times. So.
Yes, you do.
So I will ask 3 times. Are there any submissions from the public regarding public hearing C1? For a second time, submissions from the public regarding public hearing C1. And for a third time, submissions from the public regarding public hearing C1. And Ms. Fowler, there's no submissions. So with that, there's no requirement for an explanation by the proponent. Nothing was raised. Or there are some written ones, but hopefully the proponent is here. So I will now close public hearing C1. This time I would ask if council wishes to entertain proceeding with third reading on C1, and that would require a motion from council and 2/3 vote.
Ferguson, so moved.
Is there a seconder?
Seconded by Whitmarsh.
Whitmarsh, so it's moved and seconded. I'm going to call a question to consider this third reading. All those in favor
Aye.
Aye.
and opposed?
Opposed, Richter.
Council Richter opposes, so that carries. We now can move to third reading for item C1, and I'll look to a motion.
Ferguson moved.
Council
Whitmarsh
Ferguson
second.
moves it. Is there a seconder?
Whitmarsh.
Council Whitmarsh seconds. And any discussion? Seeing none, I'll call the question. All those in favor
Aye.
Aye.
and opposed?
Opposed, Richter.
Richter is opposed. The motion carries. I'll now ask for motion to terminate.
Termination.
Council Davis moves termination. Seconder. Council Whitmarsh seconds. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Council Richter, I see your hand up. You have a question? Council Richter.
No, it
Okay.
was, we already voted on it.
Okay, I'm sorry. It must be a real delay or something.